Hi, I'm currently at the subway. See, this is it. We are currently having a lesson on bread taught by this man right here. This man right here. He's a nice man. Hi, I'm Peter, and welcome to Top of the Month February. This month, some of my creative outlet went to working on some other people's project for a club I on campus, and this video called Untitled. It's kind of a found footage, kind of like backrooms-esque kind of video. The link will be in the description. More importantly, this month, I went to see Lord of the Rings, the extended editions in theaters at the Harkins, which was a pretty fun experience. I got to have the same seat for all three movies 3 days in a row. So that became my spot. It was fun to have my spot. So I would just show up and go to my seat and sit there because it was my spot. And I could sit in my spot because it was my spot. Anyways, about the movie though. Really great. Rewatching The Lord of the Rings as an adult really gives me a much more fresh perspective. One of the things I remember younger is I related much more towards the hobbits and Aragorn. I just realized I didn't put a filter on this thing. I remember as a kid relating much more to the more fun characters like the hobbits, Legolas and Gimli, those characters, because they were fun, lighthearted, and they were enjoyable to watch. And a lot of the Aragorn stuff was kind of, it wasn't very important to me. I didn't care. He's, in his little personal struggle to take up the throne of Gondor and not knowing if he even wants to do that. I didn't really care as a kid, but as an adult, I've come to appreciate Aragorn's story, and I've related much more towards him. And also, I have the feels a little bit towards his struggle with Arwen as well. Aowen. Arwen. Lord of the Rings, Arwen. Yeah, I had it right. Also, his relationship with Arwen also was a more appealing as an adult as well, to get that sense of this longing for that, but also at the same time him not being able to have that. Anyways, it was kind of that stuff was more relatable. Fun stuff. Everyone laughed when Boromir said the line. When Boromir said the line, everyone in the theater laughed. You know the line. One does not simply not know the line. I will say of the movies, The Two Towers was the most enjoyable theatrical experience for me. There was a lot more stuff in it, in my perspective, that was worth seeing in the theater versus just like a home television. Another thing of note, there's that one scene in the marshes where Frodo is looking down, and then there's that dead guy, and then his eyes suddenly pop open, and then he falls into the water. I heard a child in the theater audibly gasp. And upon hearing that, I was like, I know, kid. I know. Because that was me as a child. That scene is freaking terrifying. As an adult, yeah, I also saw it coming because I've seen it before, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, that scene's pretty terrifying. Finally, in Return of the King, I found out how long I can hold it. Bathroom, that is. Maybe not actually how long I could hold it, but I found an extent of my power. You see, I had to go to the bathroom before walking into the theater. I went in, I got my popcorn in my drink, I sat down to watch the movie. And about 20 minutes in, I began to realize I've been drinking my drink and I forgot to go to the bathroom beforehand. And remember, I had to go before. And I'm like, ah. Now, a reasonable person would simply just get up and go. Not me. I didn't want to miss the movie. I was here to see it. I did not want to miss a moment. So I held it. And it's hurting. It's hurting. And I get through the entire movie and I finally get to the bathroom and I go. And let me tell you, at that point, you don't even get relief. It's just pain. The entire experience is pain. There is no relief. The pain stops, but it's not like a relief. It just stops. Keeping in line with the topic of The Lord of the Rings, I recently had this very intriguing idea. I'm 5'8", and let's say I find a bunch of other average height guys between like 5'7" and 5'10", and then we find a really tall friend that's like, let's say 7 foot. We dress up as hobbits, and he dresses up as Gandalf, and we could have Gandalf and the hobbits. I started thinking even further though. But what if I wanted to be Gandalf? I would need to find people shorter than me, significantly shorter than me. So then I got to thinking, what I need is 4 children to play the hobbits, and I play Gandalf. And to do this, I'm going to need to find a woman. And she's got to be prepared because this is a 10-year time period here to fulfill my dream. Okay, this is a 10-year time period to fulfill my dream. So we're going to need 4 kids in 4 years. Why 4 kids in 4 years? Because one, they have to be a certain age before the whole dressing up of hobbits even can work, because they might be too young to even be all hobbity and stuff. They'll just be being carried around, and that's not good. So instead, what we're going to be doing is we need to make sure they're old enough, but also the oldest hasn't become a teenager and doesn't want to do anything. So the most ideal situation is we have 4 kids a year apart. So in 4 years, 4 kids. This is how it's got to work. And after 6 years, after the last kid is born, there are 6 more years. That means these kids will be 9, 8, 7, and 6. So that would be all the appropriate age to where they could be dressed as hobbits, and they would have enough ability to act as hobbits. And I could fulfill my dream and to be Gandalf. And all I need to do is find a woman. To be honest, this might become my new pickup line. Hey girl, you want to help me fulfill my dream of being Gandalf and make 4 hobbits? No. I got to say it like a dude. I got to say it like a creepy dude. Hey baby girl, you want to make 4 hobbits with me so I can fulfill my dream of being Gandalf? I would probably phrase it more like this. Hello. Just a moment of your time. I have a dream of being Gandalf, and I need 4 hobbits. Would you by any chance be interested in helping me make some? To all the women of the world, I am terribly sorry. Rent is due, and so are class assignments. So I've got to go and get this thing edited, and it's turned into a long one. So anyways, with that, I thank you for watching. Please leave a comment if you would like, or hit that subscribe if you'd like to see more. I promise I don't go this crazy most of the time. I probably should more often because this was a whole lot of fun. Anyways, I thank you for watching. And as always, please excuse me while I fade away gradually until coming to an end. Hey, baby girl, you want to make 4 hobbits with me? No. I got to say it like a dude. I got to say it like a creepy dude. Hey, baby girl. Gotta do the hands. Hey, baby girl. You want to help me fulfill my dream of being Gandalf? Give I gotta say it. I gotta say it. I gotta say. I gotta do it right. I gotta do it right. I gotta do this right. Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl. Do it. This is a long ass video, man. Editing's gonna take forever. Hey, baby girl. 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 Okay, I can't do that with a straight. Hey, baby girl. I'll get rid of the acting. That might help. Hey, baby. Hey, baby girl. You wanna make some hobbits with me? Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby. I can't do that with a straight face, man. I have one question. I have one question. Guys who actually think, guys that actually do that, how the fuck do you do that with the straight face? How? How do you do that? Like I can't do that with a straight face. Hey, baby. Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl. You want to make 4 hobbits with me so I could fulfill my dream of being Gandalf? Uh, hey, baby. Hey, baby girl. You want to make 4 hobbits with me so I can fulfill my dream of being